Turns out LA Island is surrounded by cliffs, so there's no dock, and the only way up is climbing.
The world is filled with places so stunning they seem almost unreal, where nature and culture combine to create breathtaking beauty. From islands with crystal-clear waters to ancient wonders perched high in the mountains, these destinations capture the imagination of travelers everywhere. Each one offers its own unique charm, whether it's the tranquility of turquoise seas, the thrill of towering peaks, or the magic of historic landmarks. Here are some of the most beautiful places on Earth that deserve a spot on your bucket list. World's loneliest house. Ever seen that photo of a single house on a beautiful, lonely mountain surrounded by cliffs and sea? That's LED Island in Iceland, home to the world's loneliest house, a small white lodge high above crashing waves and green slopes. Built in the 1950s by the LED Hunting Association, the lodge was never meant to be a full-time home. Hunters used it when they came to puffin hunt, and today it remains a remote shelter only used occasionally. If you want to visit, it is possible, but not easy. First, you reach Jaime, the main inhabited island in the Vestmannaeyjar archipelago, via ferry. From Jaime, you'll need to arrange a boat trip to Elide. Be aware, there's no regular service, the waters can be dangerous, and once you land, you may have to climb steep slopes or scramble up rope ladders in places.
LA Island is surrounded by cliffs, so there's no dock, and the only way up is climbing.
The lodge is private property, owned by the Hunting Association, so overnight stays are rarely granted and require special permission. Still, just seeing it, even from a distance, is unforgettable. Green meadows, seabirds like puffins, crashing surf, dramatic skies. If you ever manage it, the visit will feel like stepping into another world. Victoria Falls, Zambia. The beauty of Victoria Falls is like nothing else in the world. Imagine a giant wall of water, taller than a building and wider than a mile, crashing down into a deep gorge with a roar so loud you can feel it in your chest. The spray shoots into the sky, making misty clouds that sparkle with rainbows. It's so cool because the water makes the whole area green and full of life, almost like a rainforest built by the falls themselves. People call it Mosi Oatunya, which means the smoke that thunders, and once you see it, you'll know why. Located between Zambia and Zimbabwe in Africa, Victoria Falls isn't just a waterfall, it's like nature showing off its biggest, loudest magic trick. Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone National Park is a land full of beauty, where nature feels both wild and peaceful at the same time. Across its vast valleys and rolling hills, greenery stretches as far as the eye can see, creating meadows where animals graze under wide blue skies. Rivers twist and turn through the park, sometimes rushing calmly, and other times plunging into deep canyons as powerful waterfalls. Hot springs add splashes of color to the landscape, with the grand prismatic spring glowing in shades of orange, blue, and green, while geysers like Old Faithful burst into the air, showing the park's fiery heart beneath the ground. Bison, elk, and bears make their homes here, making every visit feel like stepping into a true wilderness. Wolves, reintroduced in the 1990s, are now an important part of this ecosystem, keeping Yellowstone balanced. Best time to visit is late spring or early fall. Fairy Meadows in Pakistan. Fairy Meadows in Pakistan is a place that feels like stepping into another world of pure beauty. Surrounded by thick pine forests, green meadows, and snow-capped peaks, it is one of the most breathtaking spots in the Himalayas. The grassy plains open up to a stunning view of Nanga Parbat, the world's 9th highest mountain, towering above with its icy walls and majestic slopes. The contrast between the soft green meadow and the massive white peak makes the scenery unforgettable. But reaching Fairy Meadows is an adventure on its own. The track to get there is often called one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Narrow, rough, and carved into steep cliffs.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
From the end of the road, visitors hike through winding trails that pass forests and hillsides before arriving at the meadows. The journey may be tough, but the reward is worth it. Panoramic views, peaceful silence, and starry skies at night. Best time to visit is June to September, when the weather is clear and pleasant. Moraine Lake, Canada. Moraine Lake in Canada's Banff National Park is one of the most photographed places on Earth, and it's easy to see why. Surrounded by the jagged 10 peaks, the lake glows with a dazzling turquoise color that changes with the light as the sun moves across the sky. This unique shade comes from rock flour carried down by melting glaciers, giving the water its magical look. Dense evergreen forests hug the shoreline, while rocky trails lead to viewpoints that make the whole valley feel like a painting. Hiking around the area offers breathtaking sights at every turn, from crystal-clear reflections in the water to sweeping mountain views. Canoeing across the lake is another unforgettable way to experience its calm beauty. Best time to visit is late June to early October, when the road to Moraine Lake is open and the water shines brightest. Fairy pools in Scotland. The fairy pools on the Isle of Skye in Scotland are a magical series of crystal-clear blue pools and small waterfalls set against the rugged backdrop of the Cuillin Mountains. The water is so pure that you can see straight to the bottom, and it sparkles under the Scottish sky, inviting brave swimmers to take a dip in its icy depths. Trails wind alongside the pools, offering visitors beautiful views of streams, rocks, and the dramatic peaks in the distance. The whole area feels peaceful yet wild, making it a favorite spot for hikers and photographers. Best time to visit is spring and summer, when the weather is mild and the paths are easier to walk. Zakynthos in Greece. Zakynthos, a gem of the Ionian Sea in Greece, is an island overflowing with natural beauty. Its coastline is lined with dramatic cliffs, hidden coves, and golden beaches lapped by turquoise waters. The most famous spot is Navaggio Beach, also known as Shipwreck Beach, where a rusted ship rests on dazzling white sand surrounded by towering limestone cliffs. The blue caves carved into the island's cliffs reflect the sunlight into brilliant shades of blue, making the sea glow with a magical light. Inland, Zakynthos offers olive groves, charming villages, and rolling green hills, perfect for exploring. The island is also home to the endangered loggerhead sea turtles, which nest on its southern shores. Visitors can hike, swim, or simply relax while taking in its unmatched beauty. The best time to visit is late May to September, when the seas are warm, the skies are clear, and the island comes alive with color. Las Lajas Sanctuary. Las Lajas Sanctuary in Colombia is one of the most unique and breathtaking churches in the world. Built inside a deep canyon of the Guaitara River, it seems almost like a castle rising out of the cliffs. The Gothic-style architecture, with its tall spires and stone bridge, creates a dramatic sight as it connects one side of the canyon to the other. The sanctuary's grey and white walls stand out beautifully against the lush green valley and flowing river below, making it a favorite for photographers and travelers alike. Beyond its beauty, the site is also a place of legend. Locals believe a miraculous vision of the Virgin Mary appeared here in the 18th century, inspiring the church's construction. Visitors can walk the bridge, explore the interior filled with stained glass, or simply admire the view. The best time to visit is December to February, when the weather is dry and the scenery is at its best. Enjoying the video so far? We have more beautiful places coming, so leave a like and we will move to the next point. Great Barrier Reef in Australia. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is the largest coral reef system on Earth and one of nature's greatest masterpieces. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers along the Queensland coast, it is made up of thousands of reefs and hundreds of islands, each alive with color and movement. Beneath the surface, the reef is a dazzling underwater world filled with coral gardens, tropical fish, sea turtles, rays, and even dolphins. Snorkeling or diving here feels like stepping into another universe, where every direction reveals vibrant life and endless beauty. From above, the turquoise waters and scattered islands create an equally breathtaking view. It's not just beautiful, it's also a vital ecosystem supporting countless species. The best time to visit is from June to October, when the water is clear, the weather is warm, and marine life is most visible for snorkeling and diving adventures. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon in the United States is one of the most stunning natural wonders on Earth. Carved by the Colorado River over millions of years, its massive cliffs and layered red rocks tell a story of ancient history. Standing at the rim, you see endless views of deep valleys, colorful rock walls, and winding rivers far below. It feels almost endless in size. Sunrises and sunsets paint the canyon in glowing shades of orange, pink, and purple, making it even more magical. Hiking down its trails lets you explore its hidden beauty up close, from rocky paths to peaceful river spots. Whether you're looking from above or exploring below, the Grand Canyon always feels larger than life. The best time to visit is March to May or September to November, when the weather is pleasant and the crowds are smaller, making the experience more enjoyable. Serengeti National Park, Tanzania. Serengeti National Park in Tanzania is one of the most beautiful and exciting places in Africa. Its wide open grasslands stretch as far as the eye can see, dotted with acacia trees and golden under the sunlight. The park is most famous for the Great Migration, where millions of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles travel across the plains. It's like watching nature's greatest parade. Lions, elephants, giraffes, and cheetahs also roam freely here, making every safari feel like a real-life adventure movie. The beauty of the Serengeti lies not only in its wildlife, but also in its endless skies, glowing sunsets, and peaceful savanna landscapes. Visitors often say it feels like stepping into the heart of nature itself. The best time to visit is June to October, during the dry season, when animals gather near water sources and the Great Migration is at its most dramatic. Nanga Parbat in Pakistan. Nanga Parbat in Pakistan is one of the world's most stunning mountains, often called the Killer Mountain because of its tough climbs. But from a distance, its beauty is unforgettable. Towering at 8,126 meters, it is the 9th highest peak in the world, surrounded by glaciers, forests, and alpine meadows that look like scenes from a painting. The mountain's snow-covered summit shines brightly under the sun, while its base, especially at Fairy Meadows, offers breathtaking views for hikers and nature lovers. The contrast of green valleys against the giant white peak makes it one of the most beautiful sights in Pakistan. Best time to visit is May to September, when the tracks are safer, the meadows are lush, and the skies are clear enough to admire this majestic mountain. Bora Bora in French Polynesia. Bora Bora in French Polynesia is often called the Jewel of the South Pacific, and it's easy to see why. Surrounded by a turquoise lagoon and protected by a barrier reef, the island feels like paradise on Earth. Its white sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush green mountains create a view that looks almost unreal. The iconic Mount Otomanu rises proudly in the center, giving the island a dramatic backdrop that makes every angle picture perfect. Visitors can stay in famous overwater bungalows, snorkel with colorful fish, or simply relax under swaying palm trees. The calm blue waters make it perfect for swimming, kayaking, and even spotting rays or reef sharks. Beyond the beaches, Bora Bora also offers quiet trails, friendly locals, and unforgettable sunsets that light up the sky in gold and pink. The best time to visit is May to October, when the weather is dry, sunny, and perfect for enjoying the island's beauty. Deosai National Park. Deosai National Park in Pakistan is often called the Land of Giants because of its vast high-altitude plains. Sitting more than 4,000 meters above sea level, it feels like a world above the clouds. In summer, the park turns into a colorful carpet of wildflowers stretching endlessly under bright blue skies. Snow-capped mountains surround the plains, while crystal-clear streams and lakes add to its charm. Deosai is also home to rare wildlife, including the Himalayan brown bear, golden marmot, and many migratory birds. The peaceful silence of the park, broken only by the sound of flowing water or chirping birds, makes it a truly magical place. Best time to visit is July to September, when the snow has melted, the flowers are in full bloom, and the weather is pleasant for exploring this breathtaking landscape. Naica Mine. Naica Mine in Mexico is home to one of the most extraordinary natural wonders on Earth, the Cave of the Crystals. Deep underground, this hidden chamber is filled with giant selenite crystals, some stretching over 30 feet long and weighing several tons. The shimmering crystals look like something from another world, glowing white and silver under the light. The cave's extreme heat and humidity make it nearly impossible to explore for long, but the sight is unforgettable. Although the mine itself is not open for regular tourism, photos and documentaries have shared its beauty with the world. The sheer size and sparkle of the crystals make Naica a place of mystery and wonder. Since the cave is closed to the public, the best way to experience it is through guided virtual tours and museum exhibits showcasing its incredible crystals. Glass Beach in California. Glass Beach in California is one of the most unusual and colorful beaches in the world. Instead of ordinary sand, the shore sparkles with tiny pieces of smooth, polished glass. These glass pebbles, in shades of green, brown, red, and clear, were once trash dumped into the ocean. Over time, the waves transformed broken bottles and jars into beautiful, rounded gems. Today, the beach looks like a giant treasure chest scattered along the coast. Visitors love walking on the glass, taking photos, and watching the sunlight make the pebbles shine like jewels. While collecting the glass is not allowed, simply being there is a magical experience. The best time to visit is spring and summer, when the skies are clear, the colors are bright, and the weather is perfect for exploring the beach. This video is fun, isn't it? Why not subscribe to our channel for more? Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle in Germany looks like it was pulled straight from a dream, sitting high on a hill surrounded by forests and mountains. Built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II of Bavaria, the castle was meant to be his personal retreat and a tribute to art, music, and imagination. Its tall white towers, detailed interiors, and sweeping views of the countryside make it one of the most photographed castles in the world. Inside, you'll find grand halls, murals, and rooms inspired by legends and fairy tales. The setting changes with the seasons: snow in winter, blossoms in spring, and colorful leaves in autumn, each giving the castle a unique charm. The best time to visit is April to October, when the weather is mild, and the paths leading up to the castle are easiest to explore. Shirakawa-go Village in Japan. Shirakawa-go Village in Japan is a beautiful mountain village famous for its traditional gashozukuri houses. These wooden farmhouses have steep thatched roofs designed to handle heavy snow, making the village look like a winter postcard when covered in white. Surrounded by forests and rice fields, the village feels peaceful and timeless, as if life has slowed down. Walking through its narrow paths, visitors can see how people once lived in harmony with nature, with many houses still preserved as homes or museums. In winter, the village holds light-up events, making the snowy rooftops glow warmly in the night. The best time to visit is winter for magical snowy views, or spring and autumn for colorful scenery and pleasant weather. Santorini in Greece. Santorini in Greece is one of the most famous islands in the world, known for its whitewashed houses, blue-domed churches, and incredible sunsets. Built on the edge of a volcanic caldera, the island offers breathtaking views of the deep blue Aegean Sea. Narrow, cobbled streets wind through charming villages like Oia and Fira, filled with shops, cafes, and stunning lookout points. The island's beaches are unique too, with black, red, and white sands shaped by volcanic history. Santorini is not only beautiful, but also full of culture, with ancient ruins and local cuisine that add to its charm. Sunsets here are so spectacular that travelers gather every evening to watch the sky turn golden and pink. The best time to visit is April to June, or September to October, when the weather is warm, but the crowds are smaller. Lake Retba. Lake Retba in Senegal is one of the most colorful lakes in the world, famous for its bright pink water. The unusual color comes from special algae that thrive in the salty lake, especially when the sun is strong. Depending on the light, the water can look pink, purple, or even reddish, creating a magical view. Locals harvest salt from the lake, and you can see piles of it along the shore. Visitors can also float easily in the salty water, much like the Dead Sea. The best time to visit is from November to June, during the dry season, when the lake's pink color is at its brightest. The Wave, Arizona. The Wave in Arizona, USA, is one of the most striking rock formations on Earth. Its sandstone walls twist and swirl in patterns that look like frozen waves, painted with shades of red, orange, and gold. Formed over millions of years by wind and water, this natural wonder feels almost otherworldly. Hiking to the wave is an adventure in itself, as it sits deep in the desert and requires a special permit to protect its fragile beauty. Once there, the smooth curves and flowing lines of the rocks create endless photo opportunities, especially when sunlight highlights the colors. It's a place that feels both peaceful and surreal, as if nature carved its own masterpiece. The best time to visit is March to May and September to November, when the weather is cooler and perfect for hiking. Namib Desert, Namibia. The Namib Desert in Namibia is one of the oldest deserts in the world, and its beauty lies in its endless sea of towering red sand dunes. Some of these dunes rise over 300 meters, glowing bright orange at sunrise and sunset, creating views that feel unreal. The desert is not just sand, it's also home to unique plants and animals that have adapted to survive in its dry climate, like the welwitschia plant and desert-adapted elephants. One of the most famous spots is Deadvley, where ancient dried trees stand like sculptures against the white clay ground and fiery dunes behind them. The vast silence and wide open skies make the Namib Desert feel both peaceful and powerful. The best time to visit is May to September, when the days are cooler, the skies are clear, and the desert landscapes are most enjoyable to explore. Socotra in Yemen. Socotra in Yemen is a unique island often called the most alien-looking place on Earth. Its landscapes are filled with strange and fascinating plants, like the dragon blood tree, which looks like an umbrella with red sap. The island also has white sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and rugged mountains, making it a paradise for nature lovers and adventurers. Many species of plants and animals on Socotra are found nowhere else in the world, giving it a truly magical and otherworldly feel. The best time to visit is October to April, when the weather is mild and perfect for exploring the island's extraordinary landscapes. Great Blue Hole. The Great Blue Hole in Belize is a stunning natural wonder. A massive, perfectly round marine sinkhole that plunges 400 feet deep into the ocean, creating an eerie dark blue circle visible even from space. Once a dry cave during the Ice Age, it's now a diver's paradise, filled with ancient stalactites, gliding reef sharks, and schools of tropical fish. Famous explorer Jacques Cousteau declared it one of the world's best dive sites, and snorkelers can also enjoy its crystal-clear waters. The best time to visit is April to June, when the sea is calm and visibility is perfect. Whether you're diving into its depths or admiring it from a plane, the Great Blue Hole feels like a mysterious portal to another world. Isle of Skye, Scotland. The Isle of Skye in Scotland is a land of rugged beauty and dramatic landscapes. Towering cliffs, jagged mountains, and rolling green hills meet the Atlantic Ocean, creating scenes that feel wild and untamed. Famous spots like the Quiraing, Old Man of Storr, and Fairy Glen offer hiking trails with breathtaking views at every turn. Waterfalls, lochs, and misty valleys add to the island's magical atmosphere, making it perfect for photographers and nature lovers. Wildlife such as seabirds, deer, and seals can often be spotted along the shores and hillsides. The best time to visit is May to September, when the weather is milder, the days are longer, and the island's stunning scenery can be fully enjoyed. Mount Roraima. Mount Roraima in South America is one of the most mysterious and beautiful mountains in the world. Its flat-topped summit rises above the clouds, surrounded by sheer cliffs that seem impossible to climb. The tabletop is covered with unique rock formations, waterfalls, and rare plants found nowhere else on Earth, giving it an almost alien feel. Hikers often describe the journey to the summit as challenging but unforgettable, with trails that pass through misty forests, rivers, and steep paths. From the top, the view stretches endlessly, with neighboring mountains and valleys hidden beneath a blanket of clouds. The best time to visit is December to April, when the weather is less rainy and trails are safer for trekking through this incredible natural wonder. Avenue of the Baobabs. The Avenue of the Baobabs in Madagascar is a striking and unforgettable landscape. Giant baobab trees, some over 800 years old, line a dusty dirt road, their massive trunks and unique shapes creating a natural cathedral. During sunrise and sunset, the trees cast long shadows and glow in golden light, making the scene feel magical. This iconic avenue is not only beautiful, but also a symbol of Madagascar's unique wildlife and ecosystems. Walking or driving along the road, visitors can feel the quiet power of nature and the history these ancient trees have witnessed. The best time to visit is April to November, when the weather is dry, making it easier to explore and enjoy the stunning views. Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal in Russia is the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake, and it's surrounded by stunning natural beauty. Its crystal-clear waters reflect snow-capped mountains, dense forests, and wide open skies, creating a peaceful and breathtaking scene. In winter, the lake freezes into a vast sheet of ice, with cracks and patterns that look like nature's artwork, while in summer, the water sparkles in shades of blue and green. The surrounding forests are home to unique wildlife, including the Baikal seal, the only freshwater seal in the world. Hiking, boating, and ice skating are popular ways to explore this incredible lake, which feels both wild and serene. The best time to visit is May to September for summer activities and scenery, or February to March to experience the frozen, icy wonderland safely. Zhangye National Geopark. Zhangye National Geopark in China is famous for its colorful, striped mountains that look like painted waves across the landscape. The hills glow in shades of red, orange, yellow, and green, creating a breathtaking and unusual view. Formed over millions of years by layers of minerals and erosion, the park feels like nature's own art gallery. Visitors can explore the hills from walking paths or viewing platforms, watching how sunlight changes the colors throughout the day. The vibrant scenery makes it a favorite spot for photographers and travelers looking for something truly unique. The best time to visit is June to September, when the weather is warm and the colors of the hills are at their brightest and most vivid. Pamukkale. Pamukkale in Turkey is famous for its bright white terraces filled with warm, mineral-rich waters. The cascading pools look like frozen waterfalls, and visitors can walk through them while enjoying the warm, soothing water. The surrounding ancient ruins of Hierapolis add history to the stunning natural beauty. The best time to visit is April to October, when the weather is warm and the terraces are perfect for exploring. Our planet is full of stunning places that will make you rub your eyes in disbelief. Which one will you visit first? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel